stop feeling overwhelmed and start conquering your week like a boss? If you've ever struggled with juggling a busy schedule or feel like there just aren't enough hours in the day, you are in the right place. You will learn how to plan your week effectively with these 3 easy to follow steps that will turn 15 minutes of work into 150 minutes of free time weekly. Today I'm going to share some practical strategies to help you plan your week like a pro and maximize your productivity. Hey, my name is Saylin and welcome to the Saylin Show. If you're looking to build a business that allows you the time and money freedom all women entrepreneurs deserve, you're in the right place. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Weekly videos are released every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern, and I don't want you to miss the next one. I give you the structure, systems, and support to reclaim control of your business and create predictable income on your own terms. Congratulations on realizing that something has to change and you're ready to learn something new to help you shift from the daily juggling act to something more sustainable for your life and business. When I survey women in business, the number one struggle we're facing is the never-ending juggling act of being a woman, a mom, a sister, a boss, a leader, a volunteer, and the list goes on and on and on. Lucky for me and you, I made the bold, really life-saving decision back in 2010 that the juggling act needed to stop and there must be a solution. Good news, I found it and I'm sharing it with you. By spending 15 minutes each and every Sunday, so put it on your calendar now, no matter the week, has changed how I work, who I say yes to, and how the community views me as an industry leader. So keep listening to learn this simple routine that has changed my life and will hopefully do the same for you too. Step 1, what do you want? Yes, we are back to that question again. I know, this simple question can be so hard to answer at times. You want it all, I get that. We just need to define it more clearly to ensure you have the clarity in your life and business. Why do we need more clarity? Great question. Having a clear vision acts as our North Star, beaming bright and showing us the way to what we ultimately want. Back in the day, all I knew that I wanted was to reclaim control over my time and finances after 5 jobs in 7 years due to a short-term contract role and 2 layoffs. I was done being controlled by some unfulfilled boss who was just trying to make their quotas in their job. So yes, in the beginning, your vision might be vague like mine, but as we move along our entrepreneurial journey, we need to better define what it looks like. Here are a few questions to get you started. Oh, and I have included a free resource with all of these listed out for you inside the description of this video. So watch this now, then head over there to download it. Are you physically living in your dream home? No? Then write down where it is and what it looks like. Are your normal daily activities things you want to continue doing? No? Then write down what things you do want to do daily for the long term. Are the people in your daily life ones that you enjoy and love spending time with? No? Then write down who do you want to be surrounded by. Are you happy with how you're currently making money? No? Then write down what you would like to do to make a living. Do you like how you feel on the inside on a daily basis? No? Then write down how you would like to feel on a consistent basis. Are you satisfied with the amount of self-care that you practice regularly? No? Then write down what you would like to do to care for yourself. Once you finish watching this video, head to the description to download the free guide to answer those questions. Once you do, I want you to read over your answers to each question, close your eyes, and envision for a couple minutes what this vision would look and feel like. Every week, you're going to read your answers, close your eyes, and envision for a couple minutes. Step 2, your current versus future you. Most coaches, gurus, speakers, etc. advise you to review your life on a monthly, quarterly, bi-yearly, or yearly basis. When you're constantly juggling all those things in your life and business, you need to review more frequently. This is why I have made it part of my weekly Sunday routine. It is a consistent weekly reminder of where I am currently versus where I want to be to lessen the amount of balls in the air. But let me make this very clear. This is not a time to beat yourself up because your life is out of balance. This exercise is only for you to remain focused. So promise me, and more importantly, promise yourself that you will not get discouraged during this time. State "I promise" in the comments right now. There are 10 areas that you should assess weekly so you can see where you are in each. Then you can adjust to find that sustainable balance you are ready for. Rate your happiness on a scale of 1, not happy at all, to 5, over the moon happy in these areas: health, family, friends, partner, career, finances, adventure, hobby, spirituality, and emotion. Once you rate each area, ask yourself these questions. How do you feel about the number in each? Does the number align with your vision? What could you do to increase the lower numbers? Who can help you achieve higher levels of happiness? What can you say yes to more of? What can you say no to more of? Are you losing time in areas that don't make you happy? Where are you spending money on areas that don't make you happy? As we move on to the final step, I want to remind yourself of your vision, how you want to look and feel. And when you're scheduling your week, this is when you want to review your 10 areas and remember where you want improvement as you choose your weekly priorities. Doing these 3 steps on a weekly basis for just 15 minutes is going to help you start your shift to living the life that you're so desperate to achieve. Keep going. You are doing amazing. Step number 3, finding freedom. Now this is where the magic happens and your juggling act has the ability to lessen. Every single Sunday, sit down for 5 minutes and review your calendar for the upcoming week. Brain dump every single thing that needs to get done, then categorize them with this simple system. Let's start with must. What are the things in your schedule you must do? Go to work, pick up the kids, medical appointments, sleep. Yes, that's a must. Those are the items that need to be done at certain times and at certain places. So we start by adding those to your schedule in red. If there's a commute time or waiting in the pickup line time, you need to account for those times too. So for instance, let's say you work 9 to 4 and it takes you 30 minutes to get to and from work. That means your schedule should say work 9 to 4 in red and commute 8:30 to 9 in red and 4 to 4:30 in red. Now here is where you can find some extra time. What can you do in that 1 hour per day during your commute to repurpose that time? For some people, that is downtime where you listen to calm music. For others, you may want to listen to an Audible book, or maybe you want to build your business and you can use that time for learning a new skill or speaking with potential clients. So to sum it up, these are the times that you absolutely must be in a certain place doing a certain thing, non-negotiable. Next is maybe. Think about the things that need to get done this week, but the day and time are flexible. For example, pick up dry cleaning, do laundry, clean the house, grocery shopping, exercise, etc. So on Sunday, pick a day and time that you think would work best to get these done. I highly suggest earlier in the week in case they need to get pushed. Add these items to your calendar in yellow. Most people make a to-do list on paper for these items, and the problem with that is now you have a schedule and a to-do list. This causes confusion and items tend to get lost or forgotten because it's not all in one place. So instead of making a list, add them as a calendar item. I personally love using Google Calendar because I can easily color code items and move them around very easily. Last is the move items. These are the things like buying a birthday gift for a friend whose day is next month, spring cleaning your house, house projects, decorating, etc. I make these green because that signals me to know that it's okay to move them from this week to next week with no worries. Don't forget that I have provided you with a free guide to walk you through all 3 of these easy to follow steps inside the description of this video below. In summary, if you have taken the time to envision where you want to be, assess each of the 10 areas of your life, and use these as tools, you should be able to eliminate items on your schedule on a weekly basis to free you up an additional 150 minutes for fun time. If you have not found that extra time, go back to step number 3 and take each item on your schedule and ask, do you really need to do this now or at all? Not whether you think you should, but do you really need to? That's the magic phrase that'll make you rethink your weekly schedule and find balance in your life. As always, I like to share with you what has worked best for me on my entrepreneur journey. So this week's free resource is the blueprint to building a profitable business without burnout. Inside this guide, you'll discover the 3 biggest mistakes I made on my first journey from $0 to $1 million and what I'm doing this time instead that actually works. Please download this today to avoid my mistakes as you scale your business to 7 figures and beyond. It's available for you to download below in the description. Just click show more below this video. And that's a wrap on this week's episode. I've asked YouTube to recommend another video for you here, but don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you go so you get notified of weekly new episodes. Thanks so much for watching, and remember to live this one life you were given.